All right, so this is a game that we're going to be playing with the students today. It's actually a simulation from FET, University of Colorado, and so they are actually great with this one. This is the FET simulation for alpha decay. So I have a worksheet. It'll only be available in French unless I add in an updated version in English, because it's something recent that I've brought into my practice. So in this one, all it is actually an understanding, like an observe and understand, walk through the worksheet, but it's own experience in terms of the students having to make observations, make connections, make conclusions. And then the part that I always find the most important is how would they summarize it at the end. So the last question in the worksheet is, how would you summarize this in one or two sentences to somebody who's never heard the term Half-Life? Or for those people that do play video games, there's a game called Half-Life. Now that word means something to you, right? So having real world connections is always important. And we hear terms all the time, and I reinforce this to my students. We hear words all the time, but we don't know what they mean, or we don't think of them in the original context or in the bigger context, the bigger picture. So being able to communicate that information is always the goal for me. I could assess everybody just on the way they communicate, and that's one really important piece for me. So with that said, the worksheet will be there. There's a video that I'll have that I use for YouTube, that is also available for students to look at. And yeah, nuclear half-lives. Have at her.